Good morning, everyone. As you could see, I'm in the car. And that's because I need to get to the store. But it's also because, I don't know, I guess that I just have this need within me to do a little shopping. So anyways, I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. Hello again, everyone. I had a very nice afternoon. Actually, it was part morning and part afternoon. But anyways, I wanted to show you what I got, but I also wanted to point out what you see behind me. And that is 2 rutabagas and some chicken stock and some pumpkin seed. And yeah, tomorrow I am going to attempt to make rutabaga soup. Yeah, I thought that it sounded really good. Now, one of the things that I want to point out is that I don't even remember eating a rutabaga before. Don't know. I mean, maybe when I was a child and I just don't remember my mother ever making it, or maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. But I know that I have never, in my adult life, cooked and eaten one. So I thought that since they're really good for you, and yeah, I'm thinking, why haven't I even eaten this before? And when I saw this rutabaga soup with sage and cheddar cheese, it just really sounded good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to make tomorrow. And this is what I bought at the mall. So the first one I want to show you, I got at Boscov's, and it was 60% off. So I spent about $21. It was like $20.90. But isn't that pretty? It is a fuzzy. See the little fuzzies? And it's so soft. And there's no wool in it because I'm allergic to wool. So yeah, there's no wool in it, but it's so soft, and it just seemed like it would be so warm for in the wintertime. And the other thing that I found was at JCPenney's, and this was also 50% off. And this just seemed like it would be just a nice little shirt to wear with jeans or something like that. And it was just ridiculous not to get it at that price. So I went ahead and picked that up. I like shirts like this. They're comfortable, similar to what I have on, but they're comfortable, yet you can dress them up if you want to. So anyways, did not spend over $21 on either of those shirts. So I did really good. And the other thing, we didn't get the stones today because if my hair is not an indicator, it is then raining and raining and raining and raining. And yeah, my hair doesn't do well in rain and humidity. But tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny. So yeah, they are going to try to deliver it tomorrow because we really didn't want to be out there. Because, you know, even though our neighbor's going to come over and, you know, help spread it in the areas that we need it, you know, you still have to do some by hand. I mean, you know, it's just the way, I guess, the nature of the beast, so to speak. So anyways, hopefully we will get that tomorrow because it is a muddy mess out there, and I am really tired of Missy tracking it all in because sometimes we just don't pay attention, you might say. You'd think we would, and then we realize, oh my goodness, her paws are muddy. So anyways, yeah, that's what's been going on here. It was a nice day. I hope everyone had a nice day also. And yeah, I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. On Friday, our scripture verse was from Romans chapter 12, verses 9 to 13, which listed 13 exhortations. And for today's devotion, we are going to focus on the second half of Romans 12, verse 9. The whole verse says, "Let love be genuine, abhor what is evil, hold fast to what is good." We previously looked at love, and today we'll focus on abhor what is evil and hold fast to what is good. First, First, we must understand that good is not what we want or choose to be good. And evil is not what we want or decide is evil. Good and evil are not defined by what we think is good or evil. Liking something doesn't make it good, and hating something doesn't make it evil. Notice that we are told to abhor evil and hold fast to what is good. This suggests that good and evil is objective, and what defines good or evil is not influenced by personal feelings or opinions. We are to face the objective evil and hate it. And when we face the objective good, we should embrace it. Now, what makes good good and evil evil? How can we objectively know what is good and evil? Well, if we back up a little bit and look at verse 2 of Romans chapter 12, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." We are able to know what is good objectively by discerning the will of God. Because good and evil is outside of ourselves, since God is outside of ourselves. If there were no God, if there were no Jesus Christ, then good and evil would be subjective, not objective. Making good and evil then would be biased and could change according to our desires. I want to point out that we are told to abhor what is evil, hold fast to what is good, but we are not told to choose against evil and choose good. These are strong words being used here. Abhor, we are to be disgusted with evil. And we are told to hold fast to what is good, which means we're to embrace it, to love it. We don't get to decide what is good and what is bad. God decides what is good and what is bad, and we follow that, and we call it love. Because what God says is good for us, and what God says is bad for us. God has made himself known objectively and historically known through Jesus Christ in the scriptures. And nothing is better for us than Christ. He is infinitely good and infinitely good for us. He alone is the good, which is directly good for us. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. And remember that the entirety of all truth and all good and the triumph over all evil is Christ. So hold fast to Christ and abhor everything that dishonors him. But always remembering to abhor evil, not people. God bless, and I will talk to you tomorrow.